The slugfest between Alex Rodriguez and Major League Baseball continues. He's the highest paid player in baseball and possibly the most hated, resulting in A-Rod taking hits from both his team and others throughout baseball.
The biggest difference between sand volleyball and indoor, here we go. Oh! The running.
This is awesome. 4 decades and 8 presidents in between. The only perfect team in NFL history got the perfect honor by the commander-in-chief.
After a successful business trip in San Antonio, the Miami Heat are back home for a pair of games 3 and 4, where they've had a perfect appetite for home cooking as well as postseason wins. We come back out live, you see we are going down the river, and I know all about the hot conditions. I'm still sweating from last night being in the AT&T Center. Look at that. Hostile working conditions, not good for the Miami Heat. Hopefully they can bounce back in Game 2. And if history repeats itself, every time the Miami Heat has lost Game 1 in the NBA Finals, they've gone on to win the NBA Championship. So history is definitely on our side. And whoever's responsible for social media on Gatorade, they're probably going to get fired. Because guess what? Yes, LeBron is sponsored by Powerade, but the NBA has the Gatorade contract. So LeBron James was actually drinking Gatorade. You big dummy. Live at the AT&T Center, Donovan Campbell, 7 News. It's a good thing John Denny long snaps on Sundays. That leaves his Saturdays wide open for any special events because he plays both the violin and ukulele. When you come to a Dwayne Wade fantasy basketball camp, you never know who you might meet.
Time now for 7 Sports with Donovan Campbell.
What's up, South Florida? We start the sports party with the Miami Heat, where the summer of LeBron James Part 2 begins tonight at midnight Eastern. It's not all about King James, though. Pat Riley and Coach Spo introducing the newest member of the Heat, Shabazz Napier. The UConn guard is a 2-time champ. And with free agency just hours away, it's hard not to think about the big three. Coach Spo and Napier didn't shy away from talking about the future in Miami.
Whatever we decide to do, we're not going to retool and reinvent our entire operation here.
All I can worry about is myself and what I can bring to a team. To be in the position I am now, to be with the Heat organization, is just, everything is so, exciting. I'm ready to get everything started, ready to learn.
Well, after just 1 season leading the bench in Brooklyn, Jason Kidd is bolting from the Big Apple for more cheese in Milwaukee. The Bucks and Nets have agreed to a deal allowing Kidd to become Milwaukee's head coach. In exchange, the Nets will receive a second-round draft pick in 2015 and 2019. Kidd, who wanted more control and more money in BK, will reportedly get $4 million or more a year. And with Kidd in, it means Larry Drew is out. The U.S. may get a huge boost when they face Belgium Tuesday, as Josie Altidore is a go for the Stars and Stripers in the knockout round. The U.S. team will take on Belgium, and to show support for the USA, Waffle House has called supporters to boycott Belgian waffles. However, for the American footballers, they just want to make history.
Sometimes you need that little bit of...
We're really hungry. We're not satisfied with just getting out of the group stage. We want to go far in this World Cup, and for some of the guys, it's the last opportunity. You want to make the most of it. I'm sure if we play the best of our ability, we'll get a positive result.
You get judged by how good the outcome is in the World Cup. For all of us, this is huge. It's only coming along every 4 years. So, you don't want to wait another 4 years to get into the quarterfinal. No, you want to do it now.
World Cup action from today. Germany taking on Algeria in the round of 16. No score all the way into extra time. 92nd minute. Thomas Müller crosses, and Andre Schüller puts it in. Take a look at the remix. Flicks it in with the back of his heel. Germany went up 2-0 and hung on to win 2-1. The Germans are on to the quarterfinals. France and Nigeria scoreless until the second half, when finally, in the 79th minute, the French cross where the Nigerian keeper can't punch it away, leaving an open net for Paul Pogba, who uses his head. 1-0 Frenchman. To add insult to injury, first minute of the stoppage time, France crosses it, and it's an own goal off Nigeria. Vive la France! They win 2-0 to also move on to the quarters. Wimbledon, top seed Novak Djokovic and third seed Andy Murray advance. Last American standing at Wimbledon, 9th seed John Isner taking on 19th seed Feliciano Lopez. Isner in the near court trailing 2-1 in the fourth set. Comes to the net. Great passing shot by Lopez. Gets the first break of the serve in the match. Sets up match point for Lopez. Isner loses in 4 sets. It's the first time in 103 years that no U.S. men or women reached the round of 16 at Wimbledon. Coming off 17 games in 17 days, the Marlins, with a much-needed day off, begin a 3-game set with the Phillies on Tuesday. Cubs and Red Sox at Fenway. 4th inning, Jake Peavy gets Junior Lake fishing, and Lake takes his frustration out on his lumber. We all get mad sometimes, but why take it out on your wood? I'll stick to the scripts. That's sports. I'm Donovan Campbell, Lynn Craig.
Thank you, Donovan.
Take us home. Let's move. That's exactly what the First Lady Michelle Obama wants everyone to do, especially young children.
As First Lady, you know, one of the things I wanted to do was try to rally the country around this issue and ask everyone to step up and do their part. And that's what we're seeing with Let's Move. We're just delighted with the way the country has responded.
With childhood obesity a major problem in the United States, Ms. Obama is leading the way to make sure the issue is addressed with her latest endeavor.
It is a major health issue. But I also come at this as a mom, you know, understanding the struggles that families are facing.
The First Lady even has some crafty solutions to those parents on a budget.
What one piece of advice would you give the parents who are trying to make ends meet?
Oh, you know, I would, you know, one of the things that we say is that a lot of healthy choices can be the cheaper choices. Things like eliminating sugary drinks and sodas, first and foremost. Drink water. And exercising doesn't mean joining a gym. You know, it may mean turning on the radio and dancing with your kids. You know, we can break a sweat to a good tune, and kids are into that. You know, they will sit and jam to a Beyonce video, and if you're dancing to Beyonce, you are getting a workout in. So, you know, it's about being creative.
Using strategies to put children on the path of healthy living, Let's Move is not just a catchy slogan by the First Lady, as she also lives it.
And what do you do to exercise and some of the...
You know, I do a standard workout. I go to the gym at least every day. I do a run 2-3 miles, and I do everything from weights to boxing to plyometrics, you know, some yoga as I'm getting older and things are tightening up. Got to stay flexible. So I'm open to anything.
Tuesday afternoon, along with the reigning Major League Soccer team champions, the LA Galaxy, the First Lady hosted a soccer clinic for kids around the country, which included 2 lucky soccer siblings from South Florida.
They chose us because we're fans of soccer, and we're part of the soccer foundation. I'm excited for everything because I'm a big fan of soccer. I want to see the LA Galaxy team and Michelle Obama and also the president.
And while soccer was the sport of topic, we all know the president loves basketball, and apparently so does the First Lady.
Now that the Chicago Bulls are not in the NBA playoffs anymore, we just want to know, can you get the president yourself to root for the Miami Heat?
You know what? I mean, let me just say this. I love LeBron. For many reasons, I think he's an outstanding young man, and he has been incredibly helpful on issues like this. He's generous with his time. He's well-spoken. He's focused. So, hey, I would love to see LeBron win a championship.
Honestly, the best part about rowing is that I get to see the sunrise every single morning.
Before most of us even get a chance to hit the snooze button,
Up off the racks, ready, up.
This crew is hitting the water.
It's kind of nice to be able to tell people, like, I've had a full workout before you've even gotten up.
They haul long pencil boats down docks and into water. And when these ladies begin to row a boat, it's no nursery rhyme.
Each day that we come out in the water, we want to be better than the day before, and each stroke we want to perfect better than our last.
A combination of technical precision and brute strength for the Nova Southeastern Sharks, participating in the nation's oldest collegiate sport is like a good marriage.
Trust and communication is the biggest thing.
And when the crew, boat, and the water all work in perfect harmony,
times just sort of has no meaning. You just get goosebumps on your flesh.
We have to move in unison all the time, every single time we row. If any one of us is off, that will throw off the entire team.
Ranked #1 nationally, NSU is chasing perfection stroke by stroke.
You should strive for as much perfection as you can get. I like to think of it as kind of like a sisterhood. We all work together and definitely have the same goals, so it's nice to be around people that are exactly like you and have the same aspirations as you.
Under the tutelage of Stephen Fraser Wong,
Bring it up together, please. Make sure
the Lady Sharks captured the 2013 NCAA National Championship.
Rowing is like one of those sports that if you can work really, really hard and outwork your competition, eventually you'll win.
This season we knew that we had another huge goal We had to defend our title. We had high standards last year, but we have even higher standards this year.
Donovan Campbell, 7 Sports.